Big tech is building a dystopia proudly and in the open in a way I've never seen before. It used to be tech companies would pretend like they were trying to do a good thing for the world. Now they're just openly...
Wait, you thought I was joking?
In 1928, a young man shuffled onto...
In hyper-gamblification...
Yo, that was joking about the gold farming. Bro, this guy thought I was joking about the fucking Venezuela incident. Due to hyperinflation in Venezuela and devaluation of the Venezuelan currency, popular MMOs like RuneScape have been subject to mass gold mining. We used to publish that racially abusive guide on how to kill Venezuelans player places where the gold farming takes place. The guide following by every comments. Guys, guys, you guys thought I was joking. It's insane. It's a real thing.
Products in order to squeeze every last dime out of you. Introducing, ladies and gentlemen, Covered, which was invested in by A16Z's Speedrun, and they say we disrupt personal finance through gamification, starting by letting people bet against their bills. Guys, you can now gamble on your credit card balance. If you're lucky enough and you win, you may get out of debt. If not, they're gonna drive you further into it.
Welcome to Covered, where everyday finances become fun and rewarding. First, link your card through Plaid. Next, pick a transaction in game for a chance to win it back. It's a fun way to make money management feel more like a game and less like a chore.
I cannot even start to explain how gross and disgusting this is. This user puts it best and was retweeted by the official Covered account. A16Z backed Covered lets users to get up to 100% cash back on credit card purchases by offering fun and interactive games of chance. I downloaded the app. It's just gambling. And the worst part is you can't even use the old, oh, don't invest what you can't afford to lose or whatever the gamble people say, because you're literally investing money you can't afford to lose because by definition you're already in debt if you're using their app. If you're gambling money on bills that you otherwise couldn't pay normally. Like, it's like, hey, am I gonna pay rent this month or am I gonna try to just kind of risk it all for a quick flip on Covered? I mean, this product is straight out of a dystopian sci-fi novel where people are flipping a coin on their rent. I mean, we're one step away from that.
Dude, I'm not doing that.
And this just proudly invested in. But of course, it doesn't stop there. You also have Cheddar, the TikTok of sports wagering.
This is Cheddar. We're building the TikTok of sports wagering.
Awful.
Legal in 20 more states than DraftKings. Accessible for 18 to 21-year-olds.
I don't know if you're noticing the pattern here. It's just innovating on gambling, making it better. How can we tap more into consumers? Oh, they're in debt? Well, let's just let them gamble on their debt. Let's just kind of push it one layer forward. I mean, eventually it's like, hey, gamble your kidney. Hey, you can't get out of debt. We'll let you finance it with an optional operation. Of course, we can't forget the Y Combinator app called Chad, which is an IDE.
Bro, why aren't you able to follow some like top creators or like some people that are good at this shit? And it shows their win rate and it shows their slips. And you scroll through their slips and you can copy the slips. I mean, that's genius, no?
It embraces the idea that they're just putting Stake and TikTok and Tinder inside of your code editor. You know, just in case you're being too productive, now you can gamble. I don't even understand, does big tech have any more good ideas? Is it just like, hey, how do we make gambling more addictive? How do we get into more people's wallets with gambling? I don't understand when big tech stopped pretending to have, you know, some utopian view and we're like, oh, that seems too hard. Let's just do the dystopia where we make a lot more money. Of course, it's not just A16Z either. I also wanted to point out this Reuters report showing that Meta, aka Facebook, 10% of their revenue, which is like a huge chunk of it, supposedly comes from ads for scams. Like straight up, ads for scammed and banned goods. This is their internal reporting. They were gonna make $16 billion for running advertising for scams. Now I should note, these are from accounts which Meta's own system has flagged. This report is absolutely staggering and shows the extent to which Facebook's like, hey, fraud? Our platform, make sure you're using our platform. I'm happy to say that in their own internal reporting, Meta said that you are less likely to be able to advertise scams on Google, although that definitely happens. But they say it's easier to advertise scams on Meta platforms, concluded an internal Meta review. So, like, their own people are like, yeah, it's super easy.
They investigated this themselves, and they saw that they're guilty, and that's it. So they're saying, guys, why is this happening? Yep, it is. And then continuing as normal.
To scam with us. We got the scammers on our platform. And if you've been on Facebook, you know this to be true, of course. But I want to point out that the company says that they do ban advertisers, but only if its automated systems predict the marketers are at least 95% certain to be committing fraud, which is like really hard to be that certain. But if the company's less certain but still believes the advertiser is likely a scammer, Meta charges higher ad rates as a penalty. So they're squeezing the scammers for more money for the privilege to be advertising their scams on Meta. So I just found this report staggering and just further points to my whole hypothesis, which is like, maybe big tech is out of ideas and they've given up the whole idea of like, hey, maybe we're going to be this utopian, we're going to push for a better tomorrow. Now, we're saying, hey, let's invest in the future. And what is the future? The future is covered. The future is we're disrupting personal finance. I love that. It's a great way to put it. You're disrupting personal finance, all right, by letting people bet against their bills. That's their tagline. Oh my gosh. What is our world coming to? These are the products we're pushing. This is what we're making happen. Things don't just happen for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, it's awful. Also, this new betting bullshit is also fucking abysmal. It's like gamification of everything. I think it's like a problem, but fucking knows. Is that even, this does not look real. That doesn't look real at all. Guys, what? Who linked that? Anyway. xQc staff says that 1,000 gift subs are to squeeze every penny they can get. The product dev said that the option exists because they don't have a scramble hit end of year revenue targets. Keep leadership happy. Brother, there's no way. There's no shot. There's no that doesn't seem real. Brother, this would be used only a few times. We're talking maybe 20 times, right? 20 times 5,000. What is that? $100,000? You think that they're that close to their targets at $100,000? Guys, $100,000 in terms of their revenue is like nothing. Like no way they would be doing a transit maneuver for $100K extra for the end of the year. They'll only be getting what? 30% of that? 30,000. You think that they're begging for $30,000? No shot. That doesn't seem real at all.